So you guys are at Sweden Rock and you're going to be performing tonight. Have you played Sweden Rock before?
Yes, we did.
You did.
I did it in 2010, and I guess Chris has been here for how many times?
I think it's the fourth time now. We played first time in 2001 here.
2001.
It was a little bit small, everything on that many stage, you know. And yeah, today it's like a big. You need a map to move around. And the first time it was a little bit smaller, I think.
Yeah, this is my 5th year in a row here, and it's grown a lot even since I've been coming. And the fans here are they really love their music. And are you excited to play here tonight? I mean, do you have any kind of special stuff in your show planned for the Sweden crowd?
Well, every show is a little bit exciting, of course, yeah, and everything is special. But of course, we're used to playing on big festivals, and so I don't think that it's a lot of exciting in there, but a lot of fun and a lot of expectation, of course. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you guys are used to playing on these huge stages. Do you play small venues at all anymore? I mean, like to just the real tiny clubs ever?
Yeah, for sure. We played a lot of small clubs around the world and also big festivals. So we are used to a stage with 6 square meters till 250 square meters. But every stage and every audience has its own atmosphere and mood and everything. So we like it also to be on small stage because you are directly with the fans. You see them sweating, screaming, singing your lyrics. And if you play a show like Wacken, then the first row is standing in front of you 20 meters ago, you know. So and you see the first rows, and then it's empty. It only sees metalhead there.
Absolutely. So do you have a preference at this point in your career? Do you prefer the big festivals, or is something special about smaller clubs for you?
Well, the problem is, as Chris said, in the end, every artist prefers the direct contact to the fans. Yeah.
Right.
But on a festival, you can reach a lot more fans in the same time range. Yeah. So you have to do 100 club shows to do one time the audience of a big festival, and so both have their good parts and both have their bad parts.
So you guys do a lot of traveling, and as we all get older and everything, has it changed for you? I mean, like, is the travel part of it, does it just kind of worn off and it's like, we have to be out on tour again? Or do you still look forward to it when you go out on tour?
It's like Jekyll and Hyde, you know. If you stay at home 2, 3, 4 weeks, you start scratching and waiting for the next show. When you are on tour, you say, "Oh, I love my home, you know, I want to go home." So I think that's in every the opposite in every musician, and I don't know so many musicians who love to be on tour like 1 or 2 years, you know. And if you're growing older, like us, it's to be at home. It's also a gift, you know. So we have both sides, and we are Jekyll and Hyde, and but everything is cool for us, you know.
See, the problem is we love to do the show. The 2 hours on stage with the fans, it's awesome. But the 22 hours around, before and after,
The travel
is, well, let's not say horrible, because we do have good buses, we do have good hotels, good catering, and so we're very privileged. Yeah? So I can't say we hate it, but it has to be done. Yeah? And in these 22 hours, you prefer to be at your family at home, of course. Yeah? But the show, if you want to do the shows, you have to do the travel, so the one doesn't go without the other one.
Absolutely. So is there anything in your career you haven't done yet that you're still like really just wanting to get out there and do?
Playing in New Zealand and Australia, my personal thing.
Oh, yeah.
I want to return because we only play one time in Japan, and I want to return one day to our Japanese fans. But never say never. When 3 years ago, everybody from the US asked me, "I want you to do only a tour here. You know, it's 34 years on the market, and why you don't play in the US?" And I said, "Yeah, we can't because it's expensive to go over with his working visas and everything. So we need a good offer." 1 month later, we got the offer from Guardian, and we played in complete now 45 shows in the US. So never say never.
That's right, yeah. This was a great thing.
Absolutely. So what do you guys got going on this year ahead of you?
Well, we do have the festival season at the moment, doing a lot of big festivals. At the end of the year, we do one more small tour in Europe for about 2 weeks. And then we're going to start songwriting for the next album. As every 2 years, a grave digger album, so it's time to write some songs.
Absolutely. Now, have you got stuff already in the works for that, or when you get off tour, is it going to basically be writing from scratch?
At the moment, there are just some small ideas, really small ideas in my head, which I didn't have write down or recorded in a demo part or stuff like that. But we have to do from scratch. I think so.
From time to time, I have some ideas, but they flew in and flew out, you know. So in the moment, I don't catch them. But when Axel and I start again in the songwriting mood and starting thinking about the new album, in this moment the ideas will be catched and fixed, you know. So, but in the moment, in, out. So it's okay.
So will you be working with anybody outside of the band for this album? No.
We're doing the songs all by ourselves. Chris is doing all the lyrics, and I myself and our bass player Jens doing some riff stuff, doing the chord stuff. And we're doing the pre-production as every time with some drum computer, which I'm going to program in the studio. And this will be, when the song is finished, will be erased completely, and the drums will be real drums, no trigger, no nothing, will be played by Stefan. And so we don't need any foreign songwriters.
So you guys have been making music for a long time. How do you like how the industry has changed over the years? I mean, we've really gone to where it's gone from people getting those albums and the records and to the digital, and the industry's really changed. Do you think it's better now or worse, or?
I think that when I was a young guy and started listening to metal and hard rock in the middle of the 70s, music was culture, you know, and it was more like an adventure to discover music. And it was not easy to discover music because you have to go to the record shop and buy or listen to vinyl and everything, and to the radio. But today it's more fast food. Yeah, it's very easy to listen to anything in the world and to every band, because every band goes on to the market via the internet. And I prefer more the 70s and 80s. That is something where I could live with my dreams and everything. Nowadays, I think it's cool to be in this internet community, but I prefer more the 80s and 70s.
Yeah, I totally agree with Chris. The main problem, to my opinion, is that no matter how good new bands are, they don't have any chance anymore to live on music and get famous, because as he said, it's fast food, it's everywhere. You don't have, in the early days, if you got one, let's say one of the famous TV shows in wherever, Germany or whatever, you've been one time in this TV show, and on the upcoming Monday, your album will be on the top 10 on the market, because it was a real big marketing and a big promotion for that. And today there is music everywhere. I found out last week, by accident, I pushed the internet button on iTunes, and there were about let's say 2,000 only heavy metal stations, and all in all over 10,000 of stations worldwide playing music 24/7. So there's no chance for new bands to be different, and so there's no chance anymore to live on the music, and that's a big problem, because when you're a new musician and you want to live on the music, maybe you can do it if you live at the home of your parents, you're not married, you have no girlfriend, no kids, no nothing, then maybe you can do it for a few years. But if you do have a family and you have to feed them and earn the money, there's no chance anymore. And that's the biggest, for me personally, the biggest problem, because how should these guys or girls or whatever survive in this business?
Yeah.
It's gone. And it won't get better. There will be no music business anymore in about 10 or 20 years. I'm absolutely sure. It's only fake.
Then we are old. We don't care about that. We live our life.
So, my last question, and it'll tie to what we just heard here too, is since the music industry has changed the way it has, people are always still going to want to go into music regardless because it's just kind of the passion. What advice do you have for the new musicians coming out now that want to pursue music?
Create your own music and be yourself. I think that is the most important thing. Don't try. It's easy to say, but don't try to cover anybody. Yeah, live your music. Do what you think what the music should be, and I think that, and then pray for luck.
That's right. You have to be different. Of course, you sound like somebody who has been already on the scene. It's not possible to do new chords, new special in the metal or heavy scene. Yeah, of course. Yeah, or do some new lyrics or whatever. And the new bands try to go more into extreme stuff, more horror, more scream, more distortion, more whatever. You have to be different. But that's, in my opinion, it's not the right way. You have to, you wake up as a musician in the morning and you sound like somebody special. And you have to find your special thing, which is different from the other one. And this you have to do in perfection, because then you have the chance to sound or look or whatever or compose different. And that's the only thing you can do. Otherwise, you are the whatever. Ask Airborne who's their favorite band. Yeah, I don't want to get into details, but you know what I mean. Of course, yeah. Absolutely. Great band. I like the band, but it's a clone. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, and have a great show tonight. I can't wait to see you guys.
Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you.
Take care. Enjoy Sweden Rock.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.